All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome. First stream of the new Suicide Squad. Hope you guys can hear me okay. I don't have game audio on, so it's just me. And that's that. Walter, what's going on? Are they really about to nerf burn? Yeah, we don't know the details, but yes, they did say that they are aware it is too strong, and so they're going to work on making it not so strong. So we'll see what that looks like. I don't know how they're gonna nerf it. But right now, so obviously if you have a burn build already, definitely get your licks in while you can. That's what I'm doing. While I try to, I actually have another build cooking up that I think will be actually almost as good, if not better than burn. So we'll see how that goes. But we'll see. Yo, Pennywise, what's going on? Hope you're enjoying the game. Are you rated out of 10? Current state, I give it like a 7. The story I thought was fine. I think the game does a lot of the same things that all live service games do. It kind of, the story is just a little bit there but open ended, and then it kind of leads into more to come later. I don't think any of that stuff's really bad if they do it right, and I think they did do it right. A lot of people are really criticizing like some of the story and how shameless it just was promoted into live service. I'm not for that. I could care less. I was the kind of person who just absolutely plowed through the story so I could get to the end game. What I would say, certainly the end game currently is a bit repetitive. I'll give it that. But keep in mind that this particular end game is literally only for a month, and then a whole new end game comes out. So you got to figure like they figured a month for a little bit, for the end game they have plus the story was probably going to be enough for like 99% of casual gamers, right? So I don't really fault them for that. I think they thought that was fine. Obviously, the only people who are really complaining about how repetitive the end game is are the absolute no lifes, you know, present company included for sure. But it is what it is. I really don't see it being that big of an issue, and I mean they've got a lot to build upon with this for sure. So definitely not a concern from me. And I'm excited to see really where they go with the game. But base game, I think they did a pretty slamming job. There's really not too many massive bugs or issues that like they'll have to, you know, fix and spend all their time fixing actually uh, instead of actually putting out the content they promised. We're if I can hit my shots here, my recoil is literally unbelievable. I'm about to start playing on PC for real. I have the game on PC as well, but it's like I can't hit fucking shit with Deadshot. Although, if I'm being honest, the Deadshot build is for sure the one to do when it comes to fire. I know people do King Shark. I would not recommend Harley or Boomerang pretty much at all. I think Deadshot really is just the one. He is him when it comes to this build, because especially with the seasonal modifier that you have to crit enemies before you can actually apply burn, I think really makes it necessary to play someone like Deadshot. And I'm sure some of you might be saying, well, my King Shark, this, that, the other, whatever. Sure, that's probably fine. But for me, for my shekels, man, it's Deadshot. He's just so safe and easy to play. Sometimes I do feel like the Black Mask's Bulletstorm is a little rough, but it's okay. It works out. Especially, I'm actually one of the few people who really likes Squad Alt. I know a lot of people don't really put too much mind into it. Understandably, I know it's not like the most unbelievable thing, but me personally, for my money, Squad Alt's pretty fucking sweet. What's going on, Savvy? What's going on, Deedster? How you guys doing? What I really need for this build is actually more electric resistance. I think electric resistance is got to be one of the peak things to have for sure in terms of, you know, damage resisting mods or whatever you want to call it. I just straight up miss every shot. That's me. You're getting the me right here. Unfortunately, the thing about this build is it doesn't matter, right? That's the problem with it, right? Here we are. I'm playing like absolute fucking dog shit. I'm missing every shot. But it doesn't matter. I mean, as long as you apply a small amount of burn, it's not going to actually matter for the characters, right? You're just going to fuck everything up, and that's going to be the end of it. Because it's all percentage of health based, right? So it doesn't actually matter. Because it's percentage of health based, you could literally be fighting. I could be fighting enemies. I could be at mastery fucking 200 right now, and it wouldn't really matter too much. At least it would feel pretty much the same. See, the Black Mask's Bulletstorm kind of kills me sometimes, right? Because I feel like I've definitely hit 3 enemies in a time there, but it doesn't seem to really be giving me the juice, if you will, from them. And now I'm completely out of ammo. All right, I'm actually in a little bit of a spot here. What's up, Greek? Yo, how's it going, man? Yo, this... You were right on the money with this hoodie. This shit's fire. Oh, I'm stuck here. Oh, no. Bro, where am I even in this mission? Holy. Oh, they got me fucked up for real right now. Hold on. I gotta go beast mode right now. Oh, bro, that guy didn't die? Come on. Sometimes these guys get stuck at 1 HP and then they don't actually die. It's fucking wild. I've been seeing that shit all the time for real. What's up, Samus? What's going on? Sorry, let me give me a second, guys, and then I'll read chat. I always struggle with this plant corruption bullshit because I always kill the wrong enemies. You have to make sure you're actually killing the enemies that are like just the grunts that are on the ground. Like the brutes actually don't matter. The helicopters don't matter. None of those guys actually matter. It's literally all about just getting the guys off the point. Bro, they really kill me with this electric business. I think we're fine. We don't have any corruption as long as we just don't die. I think we'll be good. Let's watch out for these bozos. Oh, easy peas. Yeah, I mean, once you just got to manage the corruption. You honestly don't even have to kill half the enemies. You kill the ones glowing red when you press down on the D-pad? Yo, what does that mean? Hope they add more incentive to run Mayhem. Yeah, dude, I can tell you the Mayhem and the killing time are major disappointments for me anyway. Like killing time especially, it's crazy how do you screw up a horde mode? How do you do it? And they did. They did. It's kind of wild, but what are you gonna do? All right, what I really need is the gun that does 50% less damage but stacks up to 750. That is hands down what we're looking for. Anything else is just kind of whatever. Hey, Merlin's token. I've been meaning to get this. I literally haven't gotten this yet. All right, sweet. It sucks, but what are you going to do? 2 more damage. Critical counter. Yeah, I mean, that sucks, but what are you going to do? Ooh, a nice... I've been needing to get another one of these because I want to put these on all of my alts. That's the secret. Show pickups. Crap. Stack deck, that's what it's called. Thank you, Greek. Yes, I knew. I was literally thinking the name. Because really the move to make is to not use like the social squad and to actually equip your own bots. And if you equip your bots with 2 stack decks each, if you have the ability to craft it, you go 2 stack decks each, and then you do the grenade, the black max target priority, the grenade that does no damage but puts enemies up in the air, and then just make sure that all of their affliction is the same as your affliction, so they're not overwriting your afflictions. That's the way to do it. Savi, how do you farm the Heatwave Molten Shield mod? It's just random, man. You just got to get it. It's like the Merlin's token. It's like the Merlin's token that I just got. It was the very first one I got there. So yeah, unfortunately, let me see my sets here. That was the first Merlin token I got. I still don't have the punch through or the snapshot. Oh, that's a lie. I have the snapshot. I 100% have the snapshot. That's bugged. One man leaves I don't have. So yeah. You just got to grind it, you know? It's crazy. What's up, Billy? How you doing, man? Killing Time really needed its own weapon set. Yeah, the rewards suck, man. The rewards just suck. It's unfortunate, but what are you going to do? So in regards to the burn build, this is what you want. You want crit first. It's the most important thing to max your crit out, and then you go with this. Assuming you're not, after that, you can really go with whatever you want. You can go with damage to grunts, damage to brutes. You can go with some utility stuff. But the crit is the most important because of the modifier, this stupid modifier, which I hate. The affliction immunity, so enemies become immune to afflictions. Critical hits remove the immunity, so you can't not be critting enemies. You just have to. So it's a little annoying, but it is what it is. There is another build that I really want to do. It's going to be, I guess it'll probably be a shark build if I'm honest. It'll probably be a shark build. This build's going to be fucking wild. Oh my God. I cannot even wait. You guys are not ready for this fucking build, but it's going to take so many resources to get it there that it's like, it'll be worth it, but it'll be like a fucking nightmare for sure. Yeah, incursions are just the thing to run, unfortunately. But what they said is that when episode 1 comes out, they said they're coming out with 6 new incursions. 6 new incursion types. Let me rephrase that. That seems good. Actually, let me go back to the hall here. Let me go back to the hall. Increasing invasion level? Maybe. I don't know if they're gonna they'll probably up the mastery rank. Possibly. I don't think one of two things is going to happen. Either they're going to increase the mastery rank, or they're not going to increase the mastery rank, and 200 is something you'll never see again. So we'll see. But I'm looking forward to it as well, for sure. All right, let me I'm using this grenade. I don't know if it's the best grenade. And I'm using this guns up. I don't think this is like the best melee weapon, but I like the idea of putting enemies in slow-mo. I feel like that's just good utility to use with burn and with this build. None of the other melee slots really matter. You don't really care about the Two Faces Persuader. I could be using the this one here, which I have. Where is it? This one, the increased capacity to 10. This is obviously like the burning grenade build. But I feel like it's not super necessary, and I think that having the one piece Well, let me try one other thing. Let me try one other thing. So if instead of this I use that grenade, where is it? No, hang on. PvP should really reduce. Yo, PvP would be sweet. Hang on one second, guys. PvP would be insane. I don't know about like a PvP directly, but if it was some type of like PvEVP, something like Gambit, what was teased, and I say teased being like data mined, but what people were looking at was like a 4v4v4v4 where you go in with a squad of 4 and you have to do something. I don't know if it's an incursion or whatever. This was never really sussed out, but let's pretend it was an incursion, right? You do an incursion and then you from there you compete essentially in that incursion against other teams. I think that would be kind of sweet, but I don't know. I guess we'll see how it would actually play out. So the loadout here now, I guess the melee piece is still the one that's kind of up in the air, but I'm using a one-piece Bane just for this 4% per missing health. Everything else is pretty standard for this build. And if I could get this... So the difference now is I'm not using the Hugo Strange, which I think is fine. So let's just try to... neck bomb mods, this one. So... I mean, electric resistance is what you want. Is there a way to get more? Not really. I mean, yes, but not really. Crit hit damage. We don't really care about damage. Damage reduction. Ultimate duration. I kind of like ultimate resource. I really do like ultimate resource from kill. I think that's a pretty sweet one, to be honest with you. And then damage to burning enemies is the obvious one here. That's fine. And then I think, as for shield mods, I think if you, let's see. Yeah, I think this could be interesting. So damage all shields at 100% sounds good, but I think electrified resistance is actually a really spicy one. And then can this go electric resistance? No. Can this go electric resistance? No. So traversal mods, then... None of these can go electric resistance, I don't believe. No. Okay. Then is it... What else can do that? Can Lucky Charms do that? Yeah, here we go. Squad... Yeah, so, all right. We don't need that much squad ultimate. Electric resistance here as well. Electrified resistance, damage to burning enemies. So now we should be... cruising. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, here we go. So 85, not perfect, but that's some strong resistance, right? That'll save us only 1 in 5 times getting hit with a sniper will allow us to actually take that affliction. I think that's pretty solid. What's up, Savior? How's it going, man? Definitely Gambit based. Yeah, that I'm telling you, man, it would be sweet. All right, so let's do this. Now, here's the secret. Here's the secret sauce to this whole build. You see this right here? So what you want to do is you want to give your teammates... Sure, that's fine. You want to give your teammates these grenades, and ideally... there we go. Shield. Do the enemies, do your AI teammates ever shield harvest? I'm sure they probably don't. But what are you gonna do? All right, here we go. So now all 3 of them are using a Black Mask's target priority. You see that? So that's the goal. Ideally, if I was using the stack deck on them as well, they would just be doing damage boost. But here's the thing: now their grenades do no damage, but they do 200% more damage from all sources. That's going to be perfect for just more burn, right? The other thing I would do here for all of them is to change these to Diablo Blaze. You want to make sure that they're all on Diablo Blaze. I don't need to supercharge them. That's fine. But what it will do is it'll make sure that they don't overwrite my Diablo Blaze with a different affliction. Do you see what I'm saying? So now all of my support squad now have Diablo Blaze on everything, and they're all using the Black Mask's support grenade, so they can just stack that up. You see? Yeah, I didn't think they did Atheon, if I'm being real with you, but who knows? Whatever. I'm not super concerned. The rest of their gear is really not too much of a concern. The only thing that actually matters is the stack deck and the target priority. Past that, I think we're good to go. The only other thing I wish I had was a little more sniper ammo, but I guess you don't really need it. 50 to infuse, 50 to infused. I don't think this can really get anything too wild. All right, that's fine. Let's try this out. I think it'll be good. What's going on, GB? How do you farm rank? I'm still at 0. Yo, Pablo, you have to do incursion missions. So your Finite Crisis rank is the sum of the highest mastery that you've completed all 3 of the incursion types. That's what it is. So you have to do these missions here. So there's Sending a Signal, World's Unfair, and Invasive Species. Those are the 3 that you have to do. Right now we are doing Sending a Signal, which is actually my least favorite one, but it's all good. All right. I am really liking Deadshot, if I'm being honest with you. I really started off this burn grind as Harley, and I gotta be honest with you, Deadshot's so much better. He's so much better, and I haven't even tried King Shark, so I don't even know. But I got a whole different build plan for King Shark. I'm gonna do a few more of these. I really need that motherfucking stack deck recipe so I can start crafting it. I gotta have it, man. It's so important. So we'll just keep doing this, and hopefully we'll get that farm. And then I really just need a lot of resources, if I'm being honest, because I got another build that I am looking forward to immensely, like immensely. And so we'll see how that goes. Facing issues to go higher than my current level, which is 14. I tried everything stuck. Final Crisis is not increasing. Oh yeah, unfortunately that is I think a known issue. Where they're basically having trouble with people increasing mastery ranks. I know Hyrule was having the same thing, which is fucking ridiculously unfortunate. I don't really know why that would be happening, but they did. It is in their Discord as a known issue, so hopefully that's something that they'll fix soon for you. Because that is bullshit. Yeah, it is 100% not anything you're doing wrong. It is a known game issue. Again, super, super duper unfortunate, but yeah, it just is what it is, unfortunately. You hate to see it, but... Whoa, what was that? Hold on. Time out. Oh, motherfucker. What did I do here? It fucking auto-equipped me different guns. Dude, I was not using this grenade. Oh my god. I literally didn't equip this grenade. I specifically equipped the one that stacks up to 10. It must have changed when I changed gear on the other characters. I hate that so much. That's the most frustrating thing. But okay, whatever. Is this the only mission that gives you stack deck? No, Samus, it's just a random drop. So I'm just doing missions and just increasing my mastery rank, but at the same time just hoping I get it to drop. One kind of a, call it a weird request from me. I do wish you could have different, what am I trying to say? Like different perks and not perks, but different ways to use the infamous gear. So what I mean by that is like if when you look at things like the Black Mask Bulletstorm, like I wish you could use, so for you know how those legendaries have like the Lex Luthor upgrades where you can literally just Lex Luthor them and they can gain stability and whatever else. I wish they had something like that, or I wish that system just also was in place for Notorious gear. That would be fucking sweet in my opinion. People might think killing those helicopters is a waste, but they give a good amount of charge. So I'm not mad about them. All right, there we go. Yeah, I mean this mission's pretty straightforward if you take it slow. What's going on, Brown Boy? How you doing? I just don't love this one because of the shields. It's much easier on Deadshot. For whatever reason, when you're playing like Harley with the Black Mask Bulletstorm, that's the other variety, the minigun. It's not the same. It doesn't proc as regularly. I don't know if it's the shields these guys have or something. Oh, fuck, I'm running out of ammo. Okay, time for this one. These guys do fucking kill me pretty regularly with their explosions, which I know you can all relate to. See, I'll be honest, this is again just me, but I fucking love this squad ult. I think it's so cool. I would love just like a squad ult build. I know that would be fucking terrible, but I gotta get the fuck away from this guy, if I'm being honest. Oh, come on. Was that an explosion? Oh. Well, if it wasn't on stream, it didn't happen. Fucking dead, requesting revives while alive. Chillin' man, you love to see it. You love to see it. Yeah, I appreciate that you're loving the videos, my dude. Plenty more coming, I promise you that. Plenty more. We're in this game for the long haul, let me tell you. This game's got a really, really bright future. Don't listen to what anyone tells you. This game is fire for real. Definitely could use a little more love, but I think like I think most people would agree, it's got a lot of the basics of the looter shooter genre pretty well figured out. So that's exciting to see. Always more ammo with this sniper build. It's kind of funny. All right, and we did it. Even with the wrong grenade equipped. That's funny. With the wrong grenade, I actually was on the Bane 2-piece. Oh, it was a penguin grenade? What does that even do? Shooting frozen enemies? Oh my god. Literally with a dead slot. That's hilarious. What am I looking forward to out of post-launch content? Mostly just more mission variety, more stuff, more gear. I think just like... I think the biggest problem people have with the game is that the end game is currently repetitive. Like, the whole thing about, like, oh, the story and the, you know, the Batman... That stuff will blow over in a week. Like, that's not stuff people will be talking about, you know, 6 months into this game's life. That's literally just the debate right now. And it's kind of idiotic. But no, I mean, going forward, like, more characters, more weapons, more mission types. Like, if they just keep this same kind of formula and just add to it, make it less repetitive, you know, make a good horde mode, make a ton of different incursions that you can work through instead of just 3, create a ton of new gear so there's more builds. To me, that's what I'd like to see. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, we got a lot of legendaries. Turtle shell, make it quick, okay. Yes! We fucking got it. We fucking got it. All right. So now we're looking good. We got it as a shotgun, and it has the fucking fully loaded, Lex upgrades all the way up to 15. That's insane. Crap. Okay, sweet. Oh, that is fucking sweet. Oh man, I almost really want to go work on this shark build. Oh my god. All right, let's check out this. Let's check this shark build for real. Now that we got that fucking gone, holy. All right, so this is going to be the shark build. You guys ain't ready for this, I promise you. Where's that motherfucker? Oh, that might not even be it though, actually. I'm sorry. It's actually going to be this. So let me do one thing. Just because the gear management in this game is like a fucking nightmare. Let me change this to the gun. Okay, let me first of all favorite this. And then equip it here. And then this, I just want to very quickly... Oh, let me go back to base first and foremost, because I got to change some stuff up. I'm going to save this loadout in its entirety, and then I'm gonna work on this shark build because I want to save this loadout as a full squad loadout. So I want to get all of the pieces in place for this, and then so let me switch back to Deadshot. Deadshot needs that fucking grenade that he was trying to use but didn't work. Here it is. Okay, nothing else got fucking weirdly equipped on people. Doesn't look like. Nope, they're all using that. Okay, Shark's using that. And he's using this. And for nano enhancements, I think you really just want... I don't think you really care about any of that bullshit. I think you just want mag size and reload speed. You just want to go fucking crazy, right? I guess stability... I mean, it's not like, even with more accuracy, it's not going to do much more. Yeah, that is fucking fire. I'll have to overhaul it, but I'm not worried about all of that right now. Okay, so let me save this. And we're going to save this. God, these fucking loadouts just fucking explode sometimes. This was supposed to be it, but... That's going to be a full squad loadout, including looks, including talents. Okay. Now that that's done, let's work on this shark build. What's going on, Dallas? How you doing? All right. So this shark build's going to be a fucking interesting one, let me tell you. So it's going to be using this, which you might be thinking, Trix, what the fuck are you smoking? In which case I'll respond, the good shit. Definitely just want mag size. Let me fucking restart everything here. Mag size. Reload speed for sure. And I guess a little more accuracy. Okay. So we're using this item of interest. We're going to be using this item of interest, which I guess we'll have to overhaul. Does the builds work like Marvel? No, very different. It's gun based, right? It's a gun game. So very different than Marvel. What's the best one of these? So let me just show you guys like the build as intended, and then you can tell me. Actually, would Gizmo be fire? Gizmo piece could work here. So the combo here is you use Thygma Pia, and I'm gonna need to fucking craft this. Okay, hang on. And then Gravamuskia. Craft, Traversal, Shark, Poison Ivy. Okay. Craft, give me the goods. Perfect. All right. So then the way this is going to work, this shield is not going to do it. This is, I mean, that's pretty good, I guess. So the move here is double Poison Ivy. Double Poison Ivy set. And so Diablo Blaze, that's fine. So then what's the shield? Do I want a shield or do I want... We could use the Molten Skin. That's probably best unless we use Hugo's. The problem with Hugo's is it fluctuates too much. So let's do that. Let's do the Molten Skin here. And then for this was our only Bane set, so it would be the only Bane set. So we'd have we'd have two out of 2 Poison Ivy, 1 out of 3 Bane 3, and 1 out of 3 Gizmo. The melee is where I need to like figure out what's actually good. Does not give shield pickups. That's probably actually pretty good. Each time you craze an enemy, 50% chance to become harvestable. Oh, what about the shark piece that gives you what about the shark piece that gives you 4x combo? That's got to be worth something, right? Spit in the air, no. Yeah, this one. And then you can use your Suicide Strike. The question is this just better? No, because it makes it slower. Fate Walker, you have come at such the right time, it's not even fucking funny. It's criminal how the right time you've come. Melee hits give you 4x combo. Yeah, let's try the free flow. I think that's probably going to be best for this build, if I'm being honest. All right. Now that I've spent every fucking dime I have on this, Let's see how it goes. I'm literally not even modding anything. I just want to see if this build really works the way I would like it to just generally work. And the way I want it to work is with this piece here. The question is, how do I guarantee more crits though? That's the problem. Well, this piece has crit chance for firearm. This has crit chance. Something else gives crit chance, right? Or does it? So what do I have? 35% crit? That seems so low. That just seems low. How does this gun fire? Is this one of those 3-shot pieces of crap? I might have to craft a new one. Oh my god, this is the worst kind. This is the worst kind. All right, hold on. If we can... Does anyone in chat, Fate, you might know this. Does anyone in chat know, does overhauling a gun change, like, the type of gun it is? Like, can it change it to a different rate of fire type gun? I guess we'll find out right now. So this is that 303 rate of fire. No, it looks like it kept it the same. Is there something OP by consuming all combo? No, it's not about the combo. Obviously, just getting high combo is strong. Just for this. Oh, this is the other one. Oh, I don't have the grunts one though. 100% crit chance is pretty cool. All right, let's just try this the way it is, and we'll just see how it goes. I don't love that this minigun is the way that it is. I don't love the way it shoots, but I guess it's not the worst thing. This could very well just be the worst build in the world. Oh, we didn't even touch the talent tree. I guess we're not really doing much against these enemies. It's not really showcasing the build. I'm wondering if Black Mask Bulletstorm might even just be the better thing here anyway. You saw that I lost my weapon ability overhaul. Yeah, they actually came out and said that's a known bug. That was one of Derek's tweets today. So that super sucks. But hopefully that's something they are going to be able to fix. That really does blow though, for sure, dude. I think the tough thing here is just how do we get more crit, right? All right, so let's see. Melee damage increased. Shield, make him shield harvestable. That seems fine. Damage dealt while airborne. Power of your vertical. Damage dealt is better. Melee hit. This is the one we definitely want. Heavy weapons here is what we want. Each 3 seconds of sustained firearm. I guess that's better. Are we going to do a lot of shield harvest kills? Nah, probably not. Shield capacity is increased. Dominate. Oh, we want a dominating presence for sure, right? Area of Atlantean drop. You can't have a second firearm? Jesus, that sucks, dude. I hate that so much. I feel like these cheat death things don't even work, so I'm just going with more domineering presence. Crit hit chance. Okay, that's huge. 5 crit hits. Every 2 seconds spent airborne regenerates 1 shield. Enemy kills while airborne generate suicide strike resource. Meh. I mean, I guess that's better. Melee hits regenerate 10 shield. That's probably good. Oh, damage reduction. No, regenerate shield is probably good, especially with the AoE shield hit thing. I think that's probably better. Each time you deal damage, it takes 10% more damage up to a maximum of 100. That's probably better. That's probably good. Suicide Strike 5 combo. Actually, that's probably really good. That's probably really good, especially because we don't care about this one. Okay, that's probably good. Melee hits regenerate shield and health, and then we also have melee hits regenerate shield right there, so that's good. Every one combo increases shield harvest. Meh. Suicide Strike damage, that's fine since we could definitely do that a lot. Damage reduction for sustained firearm fire. Okay. Yeah. Suicide Strike build-up rate, we don't really care about that. Damage reduction. Crit hit chance. Oh, that's huge. Oh, the crit hit chance is absolutely enormous. Okay, now I didn't even know he had that, if I'm being 100% real with you guys. I had no idea he actually had that, so that's perfect. Melee damage, free Suicide Strike damage. We'll do it this one. Okay, hey, this build might actually be pretty good. It's going to look a little silly, but I think it'll be okay. I just wonder if... Is this a shotgun? I just wonder... Shield harvest chance on shotgun kills, firearm damage. No, we'll keep this one. All right, I'm gonna try. This is gonna be a weird run, my dudes, but let's try it. This could just... I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. This could just be the worst build you'll ever see in your life, or it'll be fucking overpowered. There's no in between here. Does this gun not crit? Oh, the crits deal no damage. So wait, how's this work? Well, I guess we'll find the fuck out. Still trying to find a good boomerang. You know, I'll be honest with you, Connor. This build, as I was kind of theory crafting it in my head, I did think was going to be a boomerang build, but I actually think it's probably going to be better on Shark. On Sharko. Let's see though. I'm gonna drop the mastery a little bit, just to make it, you know, in case it's absolutely terrible. What the fuck? Come on. The other thing, real quick, just make sure everyone else. Okay, cool. Yeah, they actually do have it. Let me actually save this loadout. Shark Ivy. This is the Squad Shark Ivy build. All right, fellas. So I'm just gonna bump it down a tiny bit. I still want to get 6 loot boxes, so whatever gives you 6, mastery 30. All right, let's see. What's going on, MH? Yo, thank you. Yo, it's good to have you back, man. It's good to be back. Let me tell you. I assure you, it's not that I didn't want to stream, but there was just nothing to stream from my perspective. I've been mostly just chilling, playing just games with the fiance. Haven't really had a game prior to this that I was really like sinking my teeth into to go fucking nuts on. All right, let's see how this does. Well, so far, not looking great. It's a bit of an awkward one right now. Oh, and the fucking boom is going to kill us for sure. The boom is going to be tough. That's frustrating. All right. I really thought we'd be able to. For some reason, it doesn't seem like this gun really does anything. I mean, it heals us, but like not in a way we'd want to be healed. Also, it doesn't appear that this. It doesn't really appear that this this Ivy piece is really doing it. Doesn't really seem like what we need it to be doing. Let's see now that if we're at full combo, let's see how that goes. See, it just kills me because, like, look at this, right? We're doing 0. But these should be healing us because they're crits, but they're not healing us. So why aren't they healing us? Is this gun not working? They should be healing us, and there should be a significant... These enemies should 100% be being afflicted with elements. So this build doesn't appear to be working the way it should. So unless I'm missing something, I don't see how this is... So, like, the crits in that sense are 100%, right? So I guess if we just try to build it like this, but it's just not going to be enough, I don't think. Okay, well, out of ammo. See, yeah, I don't know. So let me just explain what I was trying to do, which it just isn't working. Crit hits have a 5% chance to afflict the enemy with a random affliction. So that was like the goal of this build. And then afflicting enemies hurts them for 25% of their max health. So the goal was to just get like 100% crit and then just unload onto enemies and then have it apply 4 afflictions quick and then remove everything, right? Remove their whole health bar. The combo with that was going to be crit hits deal no damage but regenerate you instead. However, that doesn't appear to be working with the Ivy's piece. So this build is a bust, unfortunately. The only other thing that could work potentially is the what's it called? The oh my god, what's the name of it? The gun everyone uses. I literally just forget the name all the time. Stacked deck. That could be the other option to pair with the stacked deck, and possibly that's the move. But I'll be honest, this is tough. This is a tough sell to sell anybody on this build being good. Because right now, I mean, the only thing that's actually doing damage is burn. It really doesn't seem like Ivy's, the Ivy affliction or Ivy set piece is really doing... It's supposed to be doing that 25% anytime they get afflicted, but it doesn't seem to be doing it. And this gun I'm using is the super spreader, right? So you would think that that's going to be a perfect combination for that, but just not really cutting the mustard. I wonder if you could just... And the problem is you can't even really make a pure melee build because of the stupid boom modifier. So that's already hella frustrating in and of itself, right? Now, luckily, I mean, the super spreader here makes it a little interesting, but even still, it just doesn't seem... I don't know. I mean, I guess it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Maybe it could work with some sort of different twist, but right now it does seem a bit cracked in a bad way. It really does just seem like it's really not gonna really hold water. And like, yeah, I mean, all this fucking shield boom shit. You can't even shield harvest because you're just gonna get fucking boomed. I mean, that's tough, right? Luckily, Burn just keeps coming in to save the fucking day. Whoa. Would I die to there? Don't get all the hate. Nah, I mean the hate's just to hate. I mean people just like to hate things. For real. It is what it is. I think the majority of the hate is either just people don't like that Rocksteady made a live service game, and they also just are salty about Batman. Honestly, that's the sort of stuff that doesn't actually matter in the long term. As long as this game delivers on their roadmap and just gives more content, more characters, more things to do, all that good stuff, it'll be a win for sure. So that was a really not great run there. I'm trying to think of other things we could be doing here. The Avengers takes their wilds, bro. I believe it. Ooh, look at this nice item. Anything good? Nah, not really. This piece is cool, but not what we're looking for. Unfortunately, you just can't get close to enemies with the whole boom modifier. You just can't do it. But it's all good. So let's try to figure this out a different way. So crit chance 100%, that's what we want. Let's try, we definitely need that. All right, let's try, I just hate using double shotgun, if I'm being honest. Clearly the life link piece is just pure fucking dog shit. So I'm not even going to waste my time with it. The only other thing is possibly like a Bizarro's shotgun, because it crazes on a crit. That's already going to be a that's already going to be a thing there. Let me think. Bane's Fury, damage to crazed by 50%. I wonder if we even try to go for a two-piece Bane. How would a two-piece Bane look with this build? I really like the super spreader, but I feel like the downsizer has to just be better. Let's try that was a Bane 3, right? Yeah, Bane 3. Oops. Let's try a Bane. Fuck the super spreader. Let's try a second Bane 3. Okay, now crits enemies below 50 will give us that massive damage surge. And we still got everything else. Affliction resource for melee hits is a pretty wild one. That one's pretty wild considering we're using like splash damage melee. That could be pretty solid. I think it is really important for this build though that we get right up to max combo ASAP. So let's try it again. Let's try a different mission. Let's try this one. And I'll be honest, I think I could actually do like mastery. I think I could do my max mastery on it. I think it'll be fine. The only real thing is that none of this gear is like rolled properly. It's all just complete dog shit that I put on. But it's really about the crux of the build more than anything. So let's try it with this one. I think if we can get that Ivy piece working, if we can go max mastery, I don't know. I do not know. I think it is very possible. That massive crit chance boost from Shark is super worth it. And that's probably why Shark works better than Harley for the Black Masks fire build, because critting before the thing. Because, I mean, you have to crit before you can apply an affliction. So getting to max combo and then just having that crit, I think is going to be where it's going to be where you want to be, right? This mission, I feel like we can actually get to max combo pretty quickly because of these guys. These guys group up quite substantially. So I keep saying mastery, max combo. All right. So now here we are. Let's try this now. So the goal, as you can tell, is to apply afflictions, right? And see, but like right there, I applied burn and he did not take 25%. He did not take it. You guys are all witnesses. So the Harley piece, not Harley piece, the Ivy piece is clearly fucking porked, right? Clearly it's straight up porked. Not gonna work properly. So we just gotta work around that, I guess. King Shark's pretty fun. I'll be honest with you. I've literally never played King Shark other than in the alpha. But this is legitimately the first time I'm actually playing him other than just power leveling him. So that's pretty funny. I think when we pause it like this, we can really get that max mastery up pretty high. Unfortunately, the stupid fucking... Yeah, I don't know, man. This is a weird fucking build. This is definitely one of the weirder builds that I think I've built in any video game. Oh, why'd I do that? You don't want to do that. I'm an idiot. You don't want to do that because you don't want to lose combo. What the fuck? I don't know. Fate Walker can tell me if this build is good. It's just the fact that the Ivy piece doesn't appear to be working at all is kind of what kills me, right? I mean, these enemies are not... The helicopter 100% did not take its max damage equal to its 25%. That guy absolutely didn't right there. Why do I keep doing that? Oh boy, MH is on a rant. I'm sorry, MH. I've been on here. I haven't been listening, but whatever it is, I believe you, bro. I believe it. The one thing is we haven't actually like run out of ammo, so that's good. And we are building Bane stacks. So, I mean, our damage is solid, at least for like, here we are in Mastery 41, and the damage is fine. The question will be on these fucking bozos, right? That suplex is just cool, if I'm being honest. It wasn't worth it, but I did it anyway. I'll be honest, this build, there's something here. Let's put it that way. What I will say about this build is there is absolutely something here. What it is, I don't actually know. But it is not nothing. 100% there is a build to be had here. Like, no question. The only question is, will it fucking work right? In the scenarios it needs to. Bro, literally didn't even give me the shield harvest opportunity there. I fucking hate that. I hate those guys so much. I do require more more business, let's put it that way. Bro, some of this just, where are you even getting hit? Like, I'm hitting with these melees. I'm not actually regenerating any health. And then you try to kill anything close and you just go to a sliver of health immediately. And it doesn't, I notice it doesn't apply a second affliction, right? That's the big problem is with this whole build, really, is that you're not applying a secondary affliction past the first one you do, right? So, like, you apply the one, and then it's like, okay, you know, here they are taking the one, that's fine. But they should be, ideally, they would take, you know, the one and then take a second one. I don't know why I even got near that fucking thing. I'm just going to pick off some little enemies until we're at that 60 charge for real, because these grunts just, are they brutes, sorry. They literally just get you and then there's nothing you can do. What are you supposed to do with a shield harvest when the shield harvest kills you? What are you supposed to do? I think they so did not think this boom modifier through. Like 1,000% did not think it through. Like, how do you shield harvest and you end up with less health than you had before? All right. Well, we did it. It was about as ugly as any incursion could ever go, but we did do it. Yeah, unfortunately, this IV piece just doesn't actually work. So kind of tough to justify it, but that's okay. There's a second build that I'm looking to build that we can maybe test out on stream here, and it's Captain Boomerang, which I don't think it's going to be any like miraculously crazy build that anyone's never seen before, but I think it'll be good. I think you guys will like it. Yeah, the boom modifier, and I think they've received a lot of feedback on both the boom modifier and affliction immunity, that both of those just need to go. They're just too stifling in how you actually play the game. So that's the big problem there. But, you know, hopefully they do. No, I know, Anderson, that's the problem, right? I mean, that's not a good thing. It just makes it so that, like, there's no point in actually trying to play close at all. You have to stay back. Oh, this is nice. That could be nice. Ground slides, nada. Garbage. All right, let me try this boomerang build real quick. So this boomerang build is going to be a bit interesting. They just mad about Batman. What's up, Misfit Thor? Yeah, people did have their minds made up. You know what? I'm not even getting into the drama, if I'm being honest with you guys. Like, let people be fucking mad. I do not care at all. I truly, truly don't. Honestly, like I said, 99% of all the nonsense and memes and people being taking photos off the map and being like, wow, look how bad the environment is in this game. Like, all that stuff will blow over in like at least probably like a month, right? And then that'll be that. Troopers all sliding, pistols. Oof. I guess I'll just take a couple of heavy weapon ones. All right, so this build is going to be interesting. So it revolves around this, which we're going to enhance. Probably just stability. Is this go all the way up to 15? Oh my god, it does. So we're gonna max the whole fucking thing out. Oh, it's so good. That's fucking awesome. All right, this piece is probably going to be probably the Two-Face. I don't know if the grenade is super necessary here. Well, the grenade is going to be this grenade, so I guess Bane and Two-Face and Black Mask and Two-Face. Yeah, okay. Actually, I can see the vision here. I can see the vision. So there's going to be a 3-piece Bane set, as you can see. We're not using this. We're going to be using probably the Turtles conduit, which I only have a bad one for Boomer, but that's okay. And then this is a Bane 1-piece. We don't need that. What could we put in this place instead? How about the Bane tier 2? How does that work? Oh no, that's the one we don't want. All right, maybe how about this? If this stays... Oh, that is the tier 2 Bane. No, we don't want that. We want tier 3 Bane in this slot. We'll just take the one off a Deadshot. And then over here, maybe we can use something different. I don't think we want Jinx's Lucky Coin. Crit reloads increase your crit hit chance. Stacks up to 5 times. That's really good. Let's try that one. I can't change that. That's the... All right, let's try this piece. And then we still have the 3-piece Bane. We're still using the Turtles conduit. So the goal with this build is traversal. And so what we need to do with it, there was one piece I thought I actually had. Now that I think about it, I might have... Let me see. Hang on. YouTuber you hate the most is Savage. Any of these bozo YouTubers that just literally have the stupidest fucking takes under the sun, I've just completely blocked. They've just been blocked, and that's the end of it. And I don't even care. First of all, like, there's one thing about, like, if you have like legitimate criticisms about the game, sure, whatever, like, go nuts. We've heard it all, right? Like, we've heard all the criticism. You're not saying anything new. Like, I saw an article, it was like, like the death of live service, and it's like, wow, bro, like, thanks. Like, someone said it. Like, come on, buddy. But yeah, especially if anyone goes into like the whole, you know, getting crazy with like LGBT and the game's woke, it's like you're out. You are. I am so not interested in even hearing what you have to say. Absolutely out. Crit hit damage. Boomerang can shield harvest from like a pretty safe distance, right? I'm pretty sure he can. And then this one has to be damage to infused. That's what you want. Okay. So now that's that. And then modifying shield. So let me see what I got here. So what we want is traversal attack resource generation. And I don't really want to totes this stupid piece because it's like whatever. I'll totes it. I'll delete it. That's fine. It's a fine piece. Whatever. Playing a gnarly traversal playstyle with Boomer right now if you're into chaos. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. And I hope it, I'm sure it's going to be. Oh, actually, it's a good thing I did this because the crit chance is important. Nice max roll. And then, yeah, so traversal attack resource generation times 2 is what we're going to want. So peep this. Oh, I guess electrified resistance is just always good. Fuck it. Go big or go fucking home, right? So the thing about Boomer. Oh, this is gonna fucking suck balls. I gotta re-roll that piece. I'm not worried about that. Or am I? Or am I even at all, actually? Hang on. I don't know if I want to elite that, but if I modify just one slot here. Grenade job trans, grenade pickup radius is fine. I think we can get... Yeah, look at this. Traversal attack for each enemy hit with a grenade. That's the one we actually want. Okay. So that's good. We didn't have to totally go crazy on that one. This one... One of these we really do need. Oh no, this is squad ultimate. This has nothing to do with traversal attack. Okay, so that's just fine. And then this lucky charm. I mean, we never even. This is like brand new. I didn't even touch this yet. Suicide Strike ultimate. Affliction build up. Squad ultimate build up. Yeah, no. Oh, crit hit chance while shield is overcharged sounds pretty fucking sweet. Oh, let's try that one. 50%. Yeah, I'll take that. All right. And then I just need the one thing I really need to make this build sing is going to have to be the traversal mod. I got to get one that has 3 pieces. Just got the piece, the heat waves. You got the heat wave you needed? All right, let's overhaul. I'm going to blow all of this. Oh, this is good. Traversal attack resource from melee hits. Okay, hang on. We might not even need to re-roll this super hard. And it's a master? Call the fucking police, dude. Congratulations. That's really awesome. Traversal, boomerang, modify. We might need to. Yeah, who am I kidding? We're probably gonna have to elite it. Traversal attack damage, resource. Traversal attack. Okay, yeah, we gotta elite that. We have to. It's just got all that we need. We need to. It's the traversal mod and it's a traversal build. I hate to waste the currency, but it's okay. You got that Tricks luck. I love to see it, man. I love to see it. That is fucking awesome. All right, I think, yeah, Speedster Surprise damage. Beautiful. This one, traversal attack resource from melee hits. I guess that's actually okay. And then damage. So traversal attack resource from traversal attack kills. Where's the crits one? There's one that's just on crits. Am I missing that one? Let's not change anything with this for now. But wait, I'm pretty sure. Is it just on this? Hang on. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I needed this. I literally got the damage to infused, and of course it's fucking the max roll. Yeah, this is the one we actually need. All right, well, I'm gonna re-roll that a couple of times. All right, well, come on. I can't have 1%. All right, 3%. Thank you. All right. Okay, now I think we're in a good spot. So let's see. Critical hits enemy below 50%. All enemies hit with type become crazed. There's no attack a resource. With traversal attack. Yeah. I mean, yeah, this seems fucking nasty. This seems absolutely filthy. And then what's my... So, all right, now I got to figure out the talents. Melee slow motion. That's fine. Oh, I feel like we actually really want more shield overcharge because we get that extra crit, right? Speed force sprint duration. Nah, I care. Yeah, I care about crit hit damage. Melee hits, chance to melee cooldown. Yeah, we'll go with shotgun damage. Shotgun. We're all shotgun. Speedster surprise area, very important. 3 different enemies with melee. Hey, buddy. What's up, Jesus? Need that piece for Shark. I got 3 of these. Everyone else can't get a drop for Shark. Oh, brutal. Yeah, you gotta just grind. You gotta just grind. It's crazy. I think the critical reload's actually going to be really good because we need to critical reload anyway. Crit hit damage. Oh, chance for a grenade's pretty good though, but no. Melee damage reduction. Okay. Oh, every 10 meters between. I think that's still fine. 10 meters is pretty far. I mean, that's still just going to be a lot of crits, especially like you shoot a helicopter or something. That's going to be good. Suicide strike kills. Sure, none of these change anyway. Shield capacity. Okay, that's good. Crit hit damage is good, but I think shield capacity for increased shield amount pickup. Suicide strike. I don't think we're going to be doing too many suicide strikes, so I'm not super worried about that. Each enemy hit by... Oh, that's pretty good. All right, so let's see. Oh, see this. All right, we might have to fiddle with this because I don't. This is just an extra 1% for our Speedster surprise traversal, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Speed force dash. Every enemy hit generates 1 additional combo. That could be really good to just keep us at max combo. I guess let's see. That's all good. Shotgun damage increased. Okay. Overcharge. Okay. Speedster surprise damage. Speedster surprise. Oh, so here's another one. Crit hits. And suicide strike resource. Oh, man. Damage reduction, shield overcharge. I actually really like the damage reduction. All right, so let's actually try this and that. All right, let's see what we can do here. And I think we can actually go test it out in the little shooting range. Oh, I got the radius increase. Do you know if neck bombs and Lucky Charms can have master versions? I actually do not know that, unfortunately. I do not know the answer to that question. I believe they can. I'll tell you right now, actually. If I go and literally just look at any of these people right at the top here. Let's see. No, they might not. They might not be able to. Because I could tell you, anyone up here would definitely have one. Let me view full profile here. Hold on. No, I don't think I've seen a Master Jinx's lucky coin, so no, they probably don't. And I guess that makes sense because they don't have like stats. Like you see how like a shield has like capacity, you know, the traversal one has damage, guns have like stats up here that you can see prior to the, but like if you look at the neck bomb and the thing, they just have their abilities. So that's probably why. All right, let's try this build. I think this build is going to be pretty fun, but you never know. Could be the worst build you've ever seen in your life, like that shark build was. It really just comes down to whether or not things work properly, if I'm being honest. So that generated 10 combo, just that. And that was a pretty small group of enemies. And look at how much I've got back already just because we killed them. Not that we'll be killing everything so perfectly here, but yeah, look, we already have it back. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. All right, I think it's going to work out. So let's see. 41, 38, 39. All right. Let's try it, guys. I mean, what do we got to lose? I think I'm running out of Promethium. I got to double check that in a sec. But we definitely have enough at least for like another handful of these. You know when you've just run out of everything and you're like, shit, now I just have to... Now I just have to eat shit and die because I've run out of all my traversal resource. They need to... You want to hear a fucking something they really have to buff is traversal just across the board. Everyone's traversal, like Deadshot should just have double what he has when it comes to jet fuel. Harley's rope should cool down like in half the time. Boomerangs should travel like twice as far. King Shark should jump like maybe 25% higher. Like just buffs across the board for traversal. All right, so I think this build is going to be a fun one. I guess the question is really just going to be, is it going to do enough? But I think we've got things pretty well like optimized in terms of the all the perks and whatnot. So well, already starting off not really looking great, but let's try to get to like a max combo and see how that goes. I just worry a little bit about the timer. That's the only thing here. Oh, come on. This is pretty much one of my first times actually playing Boomer, so you're going to have to forgive me a little bit. Definitely kind of a little bit of a learning curve. This is doing some damage. The real question is like, why are we not really getting any combo? I mean, we're working it. We're definitely getting there. This is a pretty comfortable, aside from that first death where I just wasn't doing anything with that. I think it is a pretty smooth and comfortable play style for sure. It's definitely not anything overly like difficult to do. Do you know if they're going to be patching the matchmaking bug? Yeah, they it's on their list. They said that they are fully aware of the issue, and it is definitely on their list of things to fix. Yeah, I mean, this is a fun build. I'm a fan of the ping-ponging. I love it. It's fucking great. It feels so good to just do it, you know? I know it's not doing, like, the most damage, but I feel like it's doing the damage it needs to do, if that makes sense. Also, like, Boomer can definitely shield harvest at a further range than I think anybody. So that definitely makes this a lot. It makes it a lot safer. Like that's how the game was meant to be played. So like he can shield harvest without having to fucking worry about the stupid ass boom modifier, right? So I think when you take that into consideration, he's looking good for survivability. Of course, that guy just fucking explodes in my face as I talk about not worrying about the boom modifier. But yeah, I mean, the damage here is solid. I guess, yeah, we'll just have to see if it like makes sense to do more damage or like more resource gain, or like what the balance will really be, because you really don't have to worry about much. You're in it, you know what I mean? Like you're just in this traversal attack pretty much all the time. It seems like a really fun farmer, you know, and maybe there's more we could do to, you know, really up this. I don't know if I've been really taking advantage of like some of the things I have, like, oh, crit reloads give you more crit chance. I don't think that's really been super necessary. That one can probably come off. I think I just didn't have a better one. Oh shit, am I a fucking idiot? Wow. How stupid am I, chat? That's hilarious. That's so fucking classic. See, like, we don't even actually need to worry about this guy. Oh, come on. But of course that's a thing. Yeah, I think the crit we get from being shield overcharged is gotta be pretty strong in terms of just having crit, right? I don't think we really need to worry too much. Yeah, that was a fun run. Got off a little shaky, but I think that's a cool build. How good is it going to be? It's hard to say. I mean, it's definitely going to cap off at a little bit higher mastery, right? But definitely a fun grinder for sure. And I mean, you know, right now we're really just looking for that gear. While shield is overcharged, critical hits generate. So check out this shield. That might be all right. Hey, let's rock another one. How much? Oh, I got 16,000. I'm a fucking. Who am I kidding? All right, 41, 39. I think it's the 39. Yep. let me just recheck the loadout here. And I'll be honest, I wasn't even using the black. I didn't even throw a single grenade, which is on me. But yeah, so definitely could have played that better. But let's see. I really don't think this did anything, unfortunately. So, God, but it's got the fucking crit hit chance, which is huge. It'd be frustrating to just not have that anymore. All right, let's just keep it. You have almost the same build, caps around 55. Yeah, okay. I figure as much. But, I mean, I think that's okay. There's really, unless you're trying to climb the ladder, which truthfully is going to be pretty difficult now following the nerfs. But the really where you want to be is 55. I think right at that sweet spot is when you get 50 is when you get eight rewards, right? So 49 you get 7, 50 you get 8, and then it never goes above 8. So like for farming, obviously like you get more resources, but you know, it's like whatever, right? So if you're just kind of going crazy on just farming and just playing the game, I think you're fine just staying around 50-ish for like to have fun playing the game versus just either playing burn or once they nerf it, just not playing anything. So I'll give you a hint. Post burn, I mean, everyone at the leaderboard's already at the top, but following the burn nerf, I don't see people going that much higher in mastery at all. I see like, I'll be goddamned if people get over 100. Like people who say like, oh, burn's not that good, there's definitely other builds, like they're not pushing mastery 100, 120. Like the people saying that are not the ones doing it, you know, like for sure. All right, I'm curious how this build's going to run in this particular mission. This is kind of my least favorite of them, but I guess we'll see. Just because of how much you have to move around the map. So you hit him with the black masks. Hit him with some extra crit. This guy literally went all the way down here. Okay. You just got to be really careful with your suicide strikes, you know? It's just fucking, like, look at that. I hate that so much. I don't know how they could have thought people were going to like that. It's just so wild to me. These guys are crazed. The one thing about craze, here's the problem, is that crazed enemies, lose or they gain a ton of health, right? So like you're out here going nuts on these crazed enemies and it's not cutting it. You see what I'm saying? I wonder if more suicide strike, I'm sorry, squad ultimate would be good here. I mean, you do have a massively far shield harvest. Massively far. You're definitely soft to snipers, for sure. That's the one thing you're soft to. I guess you could equip a sniper in your other slot. But, as long as it's a Bane tier 3, because I'm not actually using the other piece. And yeah, I mean, the move here of, yeah, like the hit shield harvest is actually pretty solid because what you're doing, you're also hitting them, don't forget, with the stacked deck, right? So they're going to take a massive amount from either a shield harvest or a traversal strike. Or not traversal strike, the other thing. The shield harvest. You know, so like look at this. I mean, what the one tap into shield harvest from a pretty far distance is pretty solid. I mean, this is, I know this is not going to stack, this is not going to be viable forever, but like this is pretty respectable for 42 is literal one shot and shield harvest, right? Whoa, oh, I stayed way too close to that guy like an idiot. That was on me. That was just bad play. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I think people as a whole, I think people are just absolutely 100%, no one thinks that it's a good mechanic. This is a lot. This is a lot of attack here, to be honest, though. I do like it. This is definitely the most fun build I've played in a long time. The softness to helicopters is tough, but I think we'll be okay. You know, it'd be nice if this game had trading. If you could trade with other players. That'd be kind of cool. I would not mind like trading off things like if I had a piece of gear like a molten skin or something that I could trade to somebody, just doing that for chat. I think that would be pretty cool. I think as far as like traversal attack builds go, I do think Boomer is probably the best. I think he's got the easiest traversal attack to use. I guess Shark could also be nasty. Either one of them, but I think Boomer's is just, I don't even want to just say it's cooler because it is, but I think it is just more God, sometimes it's just hard to get the bead on the shield harvest, you know what I'm saying? But I think Boomer's is definitely just more usable, like spammable. Because Sharks is a little tough. It kind of bounces the enemies around. And we've been at like 50 combo pretty much this whole fucking time. And look at how fast we get it back. So yeah, I'm about it. I'm about this build 100%, 100,000%. This build is the fucking flea's eyebrows. It's the snake's pajamas for sure. And we'll see. I mean, we'll see how far this build caps at, because I'll be honest with you. I mean, I guess it depends on the mission, right? But if you're like really grouping up enemies and just going absolutely crazy over and over again, I mean, you're not taking damage. I guess it'll just be that the enemies they just are too tanky. But we'll see. We'll see. I think this is definitely going to be like the build that I rock with for a little while, as far as fun farming builds go. And I'll be curious, how we're gonna kind of, cozy it up, get it a little better. Because right now there's definitely some things I would have to kind of re-roll to tweak Definitely want to get a different Lucky Charm. I don't think we really need the critical reloads one. I don't think that's super necessary. I don't know if the grenade we're using is super good. I know it sounds good because it's just a take 200 more damage, but it seems like it's probably... It also throws them in a weird spot, right? It throws these enemies in a spot where, like, you're not hitting all of them, so it can be a little weird. Love a way to trade. Yeah, no, I mean, I guess the only thing about trading is, yeah, I mean, it's really just master items, right? Because like crafting perfect items is not super hard. Like people have perfectly rolled gear. It just takes a lot of resources, and then you have to have the master version of it, right? So it's not like, oh, I got the absolute perfect nut roll. That's not going to be relevant, right? All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm wondering if the Persuader... Oh, you know what I bet would probably be better is something that gives... something that does something on Shield Harvest. I bet you that would be good. That's a dead shot. These are dead shot mods. Crit chance against grunts. I'm wondering how that would be for that shark build. Probably terrible. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what we're going to use. All right, awesome. That's so funny. All right, cool. Level up. All right, so let's do this. And also, actually, this has been completely screwed up. Definitely crit hit chance, but we don't need burning damage anymore for this build. I think we'll take... I mean, I guess traversal attack is probably just the obvious one. Yeah, I mean... okay. So let's go back real quick. Let's go back to the hall. What's up, Jeffrey? Mastery still locked. Oh, man, that's happening to so many people. They've said it's a known bug and they're working on it, but that just really sucks, right? I mean, come on. It's just super unfortunate. Strongly dislike that. All right. Destroy bones, affliction, was all sliding. I don't fucking know, whatever. Okay. So we need to overhaul this piece that we just got, which is a Lucky Charm. And it was this piece. Overhaul. Perfect. We're going to equip that, and then we're going to master that, and then get the roll we want on it. And then from there, I'm trying to think if there's like anything else we would want. Whoops. Lucky Charms. This one. Shield regen on crit hit could be pretty solid, but no, I think we need the other thing that gives like a crazy boost, right? Yeah, shield regen on critical hit fucking sucks. All right, crit hit chance while shield is overcharged. That's like a no-brainer, right? Sure. Plenty. Electrified resistance is probably actually fine, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah. And then was there anything good here? No, I guess just XP. All right. I mean, XP is not great. Oh, I guess ammo from crits. Let's just do that. That's actually fine. Because that'll just... It's a very low investment, right? We're going to crit. So that really just locks us into always being able to use the one gun. So I think that's actually pretty nice. Okay, cool. So let's take a look at the loadout now. Oh, the real question is, was there a better melee piece here? Oh, how about this one? Oh no, because we really do want the shield back. Shield harvesting drops grenade ammo. Yeah, does no damage, but yeah. I wonder, this might actually be okay because shield harvesting is pretty dangerous. Like if you just have it that it's a utility thing, it might be good for this season. Maybe not. Oh, what about this one? This one's actually probably the best. Either this or the one that gives combo, which I don't have, but I might be able to craft. Just the one that Shark uses, because we don't really use too much Suicide Strike. We're pretty much just all in on Traversal. So if the melee hit for combo can work, that could work for Boomer. Let's see. Shield harvesting under 50% to kill is pretty solid. That might be really solid for like pushing higher levels. That's okay. Here we go. The free flow. The thing is, I only melee when I'm shield harvesting, although I guess that is quite often. That's tough. This is tough. Let's try both. Let's try the free flow just because we know it's good. I mean, come on, Pengo. Gotta give us something a little better than that. Oh my god. Whoops. God. Oh, of course I didn't even fucking break it down. All right, thank you. Equip. Jesus. All right, let's try this. No! No! Oh. What's going on, Ty? Welcome. Did they nerf burn builds? No, they announced today that they're going to. They didn't give us a timeline. They said they know it's too good and they're working on a fix. So yeah, so they didn't do it today, but it's going to be soon. And yeah, we're just working on what we could play after that, you know. So far we found some fun builds, but I don't know if they're going to I don't think anything's going to push the way Burn did. I had an idea that one thing might, but it turns out it's really not going to. The real question with games like this is like, what is damage? Like, what is damage? And I know that sounds like a silly thing to say, but what I mean by that is like, first of all, let me first of all do this, because that ain't gonna fucking work. Like, what is damage, right? So there's certain mods. There's things that say like enemies take 25% of their max health, or instant kill enemies below 50% health and they do damage equal to their 10% of their health to enemies around them, right? Something like that, right? What kind of damage is that, right? Like, is that something that can then be affected by damage bonuses, or, you know, oh, I do 100% more just damage while I'm at 50% combo, damage while I'm in the air, damage while I'm doing this, right? Like, how does that work? You know, so those are the things I'm trying to suss out, but we'll see. What's going on, Ark? I'm doing good, man. We just got booted, so we're trying to get back in, but we're jumping straight in. We just built a really cool boomerang build. Really fun. So we're seeing how high we can really push that. And yeah, we're chilling, man. How are you doing, Ark? Hope you're doing well. Don't imagine they'll look at balance issues until season 1. I mean, possibly. I would probably agree with you. They did say they're going to do it as soon as possible, whatever that means. Let me just make sure everything I recently crafted is still there. Okay, no, it's not. So it's actually good because we we kind of screwed that up. Didn't screw it up, but we wasted a bunch of resources. So maybe now it'll be not so bad. Hey, perfect. All right, great. Hey, that worked out. We we rolled like 3 of them and didn't get what we wanted, and then the game crashed and it didn't save that. That's pretty funny. What affliction do we want? I guess Deep Freeze is fine. I guess we would probably want Livewire Bolt, but you can't crit. You can only crit with weapons anyway. You can't even crit with... You can't crit with your traversal attack, so I guess I'm not super worried. Okay, so let's see. I mean, all these kind of suck. I guess melee damage is good because it also is your shield harvest damage. So, like, if your shield harvest is going to hit for 2 million, 20% more on that could be solid. I guess we'll just go with melee damage. There we go. All right. I'll be honest. I mean, we probably don't need too much more traversal attack. We get it back almost instantaneously anyway. I think melee damage on shield harvestable enemies is probably the best, because that's really the only time we're meleeing anyway. Shield regen on melee hit, affliction resource on melee hit. I don't really care about any of the afflicted ones. We'll go a little shield regen. I think survivability is probably important here, especially with the boom modifier. So, okay, let's try that piece. I think that'll be pretty good. The only other thing I was going to say... Two other things, I guess. One is that I don't want... I guess I'll take this. Oh, that's currently what's equipped. Right, never mind. Okay. We get 2 more of these. That's fucking sweet. These are so fucking sweet, man. It's so cool. And we're going to completely max it out, so we're going to get the zoom as well. Do we really want this grenade? I guess what are our other options, right? We could go with another Bane set. Or... No. I was going to say we could... I don't want to like touch too many of these pieces because I know they're equipped for other builds, so it's a little tough for me. Like I'm not going to touch this Titan's Tolerance. So I have another Titan's Tolerance. That might just make things a whole lot easier. I do. Okay, let me just equip this one, because then I can actually mod that one and not feel bad about it. Is this the one? Yeah. Okay. We only get 1 here. I'm not eluding this. Crit hit damage. So damage while shield is at 100, I think is solid. Squad ultimate resource is also good. Let's do damage while shield's at 100 if we can get a good roll. Yeah, that's fine. Because, again, we're trying to be overcharged on the shield. You know what I'm saying? Friend request Lejeune clan. Oh, okay. I'll check with Lejeune. I don't really run the clan. But I'm sure if you're sweaty enough, we'll let you in. Okay. So I guess we're fine with this grenade. We're fine with this neck bomb mod here. Traversal, of course, is good. That's fine. That's fine. Electric resistance. Yeah, the grenade's the only thing that's a little sideways here, but I mean, what could we do differently, right? We could make it a Bane grenade and then use a different neck bomb. I don't think that's super worth it. Or another shield. We do not care about the pain machine. No? Okay, I think it's this. Yeah, so let's see. So let's try this out. You can't even play at all, Jeffrey? That fucking blows, man. What the hell are they doing over there? That sucks for real. I'm so sorry. I just hate that, you know? Like, come on. Like, let the man play the game. It's just it's one thing if like the servers were down, but it sucks that the issue is like affecting just like a handful of people. Like that just drives me fucking nuts. You know? 41, 41, 42. All right, let's try this one. I think this will be a good one. This is probably this mission we're about to do is probably the best for this build in terms of like what it's able to do. But yeah, I'll be honest, like the traversal just needs a complete overhaul in my opinion. Just in its like the traversal is great, it needs an overhaul in its amount. Like I should be booming around for fucking who knows how much, you know? Captain Boomerang. First 2 rounds are fun, yeah. I understand it'll be a little tough on the guys, but I mean, honestly, if you just go like crit, crit, you know, shotgun, shotgun, traversal, shotgun, shotgun, traversal, I don't see the problem, you know? I think you should be able to fuck them up pretty good, right? Obviously, on like if they're just literally taking it like a champ and never take any actual damage, then yeah, I guess you got a problem. But I think we'll be good. Where's my traversal? Oh, there you go. Like, what the fuck? It literally just gave it back because I killed so many people. That's awesome. And look at that, we're already at 50 combo. So that's fucking sweet. I mean, that's some pretty solid damage if you ask me. My timing and placement of these is probably freaking terrible, but I don't think I'm overly concerned about it. Yeah, and look at that. I already got it back. Yeah, this is a fun build. If it drops off at higher difficulties, so fucking what? Uninstalling and reinstalling. Try it. That sucks, oddball. But yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, it's just so many bullshit things that happen to people, you know. And as much as I want to just say like, yeah, you know, they're working on it, it's still just it's fucking terrible. It just shouldn't be happening. Yo, this, I don't care what anyone says. This is a fucking build to play. Even like the shield harvesting is so fucking cool. I fucking love this. I love this so much. This is my favorite thing. This means everything to me. Everything. You guys don't understand how good this is. The problem is not getting a traversal fucked, and then you're good. All right, so this is going to be the tester, right? The round 3. And hey, I feel like I've actually been doing really good on ammo too, which is sweet. So that's exciting to know. Yeah, I mean, we're doing damage. I guess the question is, right, is going to be if it's going to be enough. Or if these guys are just going to fucking pork me. But yeah, I mean, I could totally see how this just becomes a slog where you're just doing this over and over and like the enemies are still not actually dying from it. That I can completely appreciate for sure. And you got to keep in mind too, it also maybe we're even better off not going with the Bane set. I know that might sound a little crazy. I'm trying to fucking shield harvest this bozo. I know that might sound a little crazy, but keep in mind, like when you craze enemies, right, they get a massive health increase. So, I mean, just hitting them over and over again like this while they're crazed is certainly not like an amazing feeling, right? What's up, Kryn? When I use traversal on flash energy, when you on the infused enemies, it does 0 damage. That I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know if there's like a mod that does that. Are you sure it's only happening on the flash enemies? You might have one of those mods where your traversal attack does no damage but has a different effect. It's possible you might have accidentally equipped one of those. Check that first. Did you get your D&D get going? Yeah, dude, we're playing Curse of Strahd actually. So that's been pretty sweet. We're about four or 5 sessions in, I think. Really cool. I'm liking it a lot. I ran a few sessions just of like different stuff, but like my buddy who's a more seasoned DM, he's actually running this session as like a longer term session. I ran a few 1-shots and 2-shots, but he's running this going to be like a much longer session, so it should be really fun. I'm playing a cleric. Who actually has a gun. He's like a priest, but he has a Bible and he has a gun in the Bible. So that's pretty fun. Oh, here we go now. Hold the phone, fellas. I think we might have just done it. I think we might have just figured it out here. Fellas. Check that out. Crit hits regen shield's probably actually pretty solid. The question is, so this is going to be the question. Is the tier 3 Bane set really worth it? I don't think we need it. I don't think we need the tier 3 Bane set. All enemies hit with traversal attack become crazed, and each enemy killed while Bane's Fury is active regenerates 10. Who cares about that? We get the traversal attack through the crits anyway. No. Fuck it. We're going with what we just got here. Master Turtle Shell. Which I would need to reroll, but that's fine. This is fucking fire. This is fucking fire. Yeah, I don't think we need to craze enemies, if I'm being honest. I don't think we need to do that. You gonna pick the build up? Hell yeah, man. Dude, this build, I think this build is gonna be legit. All right, let's try the World's Unfair again. This is actually a pretty easy one for us. Then we'll try it with this Turtles mod here. I think it's going to be legit. And we got a master version, so that's fucking sweet. Yeah, it'll really just depend if, because invulnerability things are a little buggy, right? But getting 5 seconds of invulnerability when hitting with a traversal attack is very strong. If it actually works, right? Because we can get that traversal attack back instantly. So I think what this build's really coming down to is just whether or not the damage is going to be able to scale, right? Yo, take it easy, Fate Walker. Thanks for hanging out, my dude. Always a pleasure. You have yourself a great night as well. And many more. And all that good stuff. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I mean, this is looking solid. I don't think the craze was really super necessary, right, for the other part of the build. And yeah, it looks like we are, in fact, invincible. So as long as we keep it moving and just get back to those that status again, yeah, I mean, this is looking good. I always struggle with where the fuck these things even are. Is there a cap to how much you can farm? No, not at all. As long as you basically just have to keep farming resources. But no, once you have the resources to actually get into the mission, you can do it as many times as you want. Where am I going? I'm activating the squad ult not because I need it, but just because it's just there. I feel like a lot of people I see builds, people literally just don't even activate their squad ults. It just seems like you're just leaving it on the table, you know? I like to activate a lot of my stuff pretty much on cooldown. Does this traversal attack doesn't hit the actual generator, does it? Oh, it did. The final bit of it did. New boomerang cheat code unlock. I mean, at least for invulnerability for sure. Again, you know, the question's really just going to be does it hold up in terms of damage, right? Was there a crystal here or did I miss that? I think it's, where is that crystal? There's one here. Yeah, I've been invincible the whole time. I've absolutely been invincible this entire mission. New Flash game just dropped. Hey, babe, they just dropped the new Flash game. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting knocked around, but I'm not taking damage. I think it's just this stupid one back here. It's literally always this stupid one back here. Yeah, literally one shotgun shot, and we're able to do it. And then, yeah, keep in mind, the enemy that we actually hit with the thing is the one that's getting mollywomped, because remember, we're hitting them with the stacked deck, right? So they're getting a massive damage massive amount of damage back to them. So, I mean, if that's what you're hitting like your brutes with, I think you'll be okay. Yeah, obviously, and I mean, the thing about this build, right? Obviously, nothing was going to compete with burn because of the way it worked. It was DPS, it was percentage of health based. So just having enemies take a massive percentage of their max health was always going to be the most damage. There's no flat damage that could ever compete with that. Right? So that's the problem. You gonna make a raid gun when it drops? What do you mean? You're gonna steal this build? Absolutely, man. Go for it. This build is definitely a farmer for sure. It is super fun. It's literally a 2-button build. You shoot a guy with a shotgun, you activate your traversal attack, and you just do that over and over again. Another Jinxes. Yeah! Oh, we got it as the assault rifle. Call the fucking police. Call the fucking police. This is the turkey shoot. This is awesome. Really cool. Yeah, look at this. Oh, baby, that's a hot one. That is a spicy one. Wow, that's awesome. That's a Deadshot mod. Look at this beauty. This could make that King Shark build work. Possibly. You think burn is going to stop being percentage based? It has to be. It's the only thing that they could do to truly like make it viable, but still not the best thing. It has to. They have to. There is unfortunately no other option. 42, so we'll do another invasive species. But yeah, this build is cooking. And let me just say, we can absolutely equip someone else with that thing. Here it is. Eventually we'll find it. Here we go. Bang, I'm going to favorite this bad Larry as well. That's fucking awesome. Cool. My inventory is full of shit, but I'm just going to do one more mission and then we'll clear it out. Yeah, I think Boomerang, hands down. I mean, this is just me. Obviously, this is subjective. I think Boomerang for me is the most fun character. Deadshot's, I think I slept on Deadshot just because I thought he was going to be just like a boring guy. He's actually pretty sweet. I have a glitch where it can't use 2 weapons for Shark. Is there a way to fix that? Bro, someone else just mentioned the same thing about having that with Harley. No, I don't know. I hope they're working on that. That's crazy. I feel very fortunate to not have had too many like head busting glitches, but that fucking sucks, man. That's frustrating as hell, let me tell you. I think this is probably going to be the build I play for the season. Obviously, I'm going to, and as the season progresses, there's definitely going to be more builds that I put out just in general, but I think this is like the build that I will be for sure like maining, if you will. I really wanted to I still do like Harley as a character, but I really wanted to like a Harley grenade build. And I put the build out and it's fine. It's just, it falls off a little too fast for me. I think there's just better builds. But by all means, I mean, that's a super fun build. I'm certainly not dissuading anybody from actually making that build. But for me, for my shekels, I would like a build where I just stay in squad ultimate the whole time, pretty much similar to like using traversal attacks the whole time. I think that would be pretty sweet. I just don't know how good it would be. Yeah, I mean this build cleans the fuck up. I mean, come on, you guys seeing this? Like, this build absolutely cleans fucking shed. And it's like the safest build I've ever played. Like, it's way safer than the fucking burn version where you have to burn everything for the, what's it called, for the heat wave. I mean, I understand that just also makes burn stupid. To be honest, I don't even know if burn would be the best if they nerf the fucking heat wave mod, because at those ranks, I mean, you're certainly not getting that much damage reduction just like naturally, you know. Oh, that's a sniper. I'm an idiot. Frustrating. Snipers are always super frustrating for me. The real trick is you just have to use squad alt, honestly. For a character like Boomer, you just have to squad alt them, and that's just the end of that, you know. I don't care what anyone says. This is real damage. This is very real damage. I mean, all of these things are hitting for a fucking million. You know what I mean? Over a million. I could just be playing better if I'm being honest, but it's almost like not necessary. Like I could be using more grenades, you know, I could be using afflictions, but like it just feels like the build's kind of playing itself in a way that just doesn't even need to happen, you know. Oh, motherfucker, man. It's like pretty much you shoot a guy with a shotgun and it's 100% chance he's going to be shield harvestable, which is pretty fucking cool. The build is just so easy. It's so easy. It's like definitively the easiest build I've ever played. Like I said, it's literally a 2-button build. That guy got absolutely fucking mollywomped. Mollywomped, chat. Oh, sometimes that happens. You guys ever notice that? Sometimes you try to activate either a takedown or a suicide strike and it starts the animation and then you just end up with like 90% of what you had and it doesn't actually do it. Trying to stay at like a safe distance. Oh no, not being able to actually do a suicide strike is brutal. I mean, not a traversal attack. When you get hit with the electric, you can't actually do traversal. All right, well, we did it. Yeah, it is pretty wild. I mean, the turtle shell's 100% the way to go, right? If Barry was supposed to have guns, this is how it would be. Yeah, that is funny. Ignorant on how this game works. Why does the game make you take so much damage after you use the finisher? It's not. Well, it is the game. It's not. That's not normal. That only happens in these end game incursions, and the reason for that is because there's a modifier that when enemies die, they explode and do damage in an area. So if you're killing them with a close range attack like a suicide strike or a takedown, right? They're just gonna explode in your face. It's a really bad mod. No one likes it, but it's just the mod that they're doing for this season, which is like the next 6 weeks. So unfortunately, we all just kind of have to live with it. I'm just gonna go back to the hall just to see if I got any new loot that didn't actually go to my inventory. Let me clear. First of all, let me clean fucking house over here. That's step one. Well, step one is that this bad Larry is getting fully maxed the fuck out. Look, she's a beaut. Okay, so there's definitely a lot of shit we can delete because we've been fucking grinding for real. Oh my god, look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god. That can go. Yeah, fuck it. It's not a master. No, the burn for do damage yet. Okay. Okay. I'll keep the eye in the sky. Okay. I think that's good. We'll break down the marked. And let me check my so I definitely got something from that last bit. That looks like a Hugo Strange's. Okay. I saw a gun. That's all I saw. I saw two legendaries. Let's see what those were. Okay, well, I don't know what they were. I think it might have been this one. No. It might have been this piece of junk. And this one. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Very good. All right, sweet. All right, I'm gonna mess with this turtle shell, but I think that is gonna be the end of the stream, guys. I do appreciate you guys coming out. First Suicide Squad stream, definitely a good one. Appreciate everyone hanging out. Be sure if you haven't, definitely like the video. That causes no harm, and it'll help more people find it later. But definitely be sure to sub if you're new to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Plenty more builds coming out. I'm gonna do kind of more of a breakdown. You guys kind of saw the behind the scenes, but definitely going to have like a full breakdown of this build that I'll be posting up as a build guide. Other than that, though, definitely just stay tuned. More Suicide Squad from now until then. So take it easy. Appreciate you guys coming out as always. Such great conversation. Thanks again. I'll see you in the next one.